And done! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's gonna blow! Ah! You're burning my guys alive! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Down Apart. I'm Matt, gentlemen. Well, today we're gonna be playing ourselves a new upcoming space colony management game. And you're probably thinking, wait, so what? Is another RimWorld wannabe? Another RimWorld copy? Not exactly, because this colony management game comes with a twist. It comes with, I think, a few elements from Factorio. So yeah, you have to build a colony, you have to manage your colonists, you have to worry about their needs, but then, on the other hand, you can build, and you have to build, something that resembles Factorio, in order to make your life a little bit easier, but also help your colonists survive and see yet another day before they're gonna get mangled to death by alien. Now, as I said, this is the demo version of the upcoming colony sim, so please keep in mind that the footage you will see is a subject to change. The developers are still working on the title, and, well, this is like it's basically a demo version. I hope that the demo version will be still available on Steam, so there should be a link in the description below, as always, if you don't want to hear me babbling in the background. If the demo is no longer available, because maybe I've missed the window, add the game to wishlist. I've checked it on Steam myself, and I must say that it shows some promises. But let's actually play a little bit and see how far we're gonna go with the entire the game speed. Oh, seed! Whatever we did speed is game seed. That'd be actually interesting thing. You have to pick the game speed by writing a certain word. Why? Don't ask questions. Wow. Nice landing! Hey! Okay, I got my colors. Hello, welcome to the Down Apart Early Access demo. Thank you for your intel on your game, Down Apart Colony Automation Simulation, set on alien planet Sirius B3. We're working on this project for over 3 years, shaping the experience we always wanted to create. Well, thrilled, you can now try it out. It's made by developers only. Many others help us every day, and yet you can get involved too. Giant Glass Factory on Discord, yada, stuff like that. There's one thing I have to mention about the developers, okay? Because normally when it comes to developers, they have, let's put it, interesting names for their studios, right? The people responsible for this game are called Industrial Technology and Witchcraft. What the hell, guys? Right, so I got some tutorials over here. Tutorial, Planetfall in progress. Director. We can confirm that you made Planetfall in Series B3. Congratulations, important message and orders will come through here. Great, emails. I'm a corporate and I have to read emails. Helpful hints. View the landing ship cargo by dismantling the roofs and using the roof view by pressing F2. Ooh. Interesting things inside. Alright. Can I close this thing? Thank you. Right, so what we got? Workbenches, furniture, spaceports, ports, products, storage, miners, and lights. So if you're wondering, yes, you can destroy basically everything that you see. Like this is full like destructible if you so desire. You want to leave this planet barren? You want to leave an empty shell of a planet? You can do it, no problem. What the hell is this? Well, yeah. Okay, roof. Okay, not quite sure what that thing is. And rise lower walls. Okay, at least I can see what's inside of the ship, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm supposed to build like a house, or can I like dig through the mountain and make myself like a base inside? Maybe. Orders. Clear, cut, mine, level, howl, L, deny. Construct. Workbenches. Turrets. Okay, so we have to eventually worry about the colony. Spaceports. Not quite sure what this thing is for. A port for spacefaring traders to land at, so you can start making deals. Okay, that makes sense. Floors, walls. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to build like normal houses. Conveyor belts, splitters. Okay, so this is where the Factorio comes into play. Feeders, furnaces, miners, machines, storage, workbenches, lights, turrets, and space. Okay, and stairs. Right, so how do I look for resources? Like, that's my first question. Granite deposit. Okay, so this is like unlimited, limited. What is this thing? Can I rotate the camera? There we go. Maybe not so much. Okay, we got coal deposits over here. So I got granite and coal. What about iron? Do we have like any iron deposits around? Do I have an option to look for iron deposits? Okay, not quite sure. So I only got granite for now. Can I build granite? Okay, so we can actually use granite to build ourselves some proper housing. Okay, that makes sense. For now, cut those trees, and I'll try to actually maybe make some factories over here or something. I don't know, we'll see. Right, that was quick. I wonder, can I send scouts somewhere around? Probably eventually I got to find out. So minus, I can only build one. Small mining drill. Drills into the ground and mines the sources. No idea what this thing is. Wow, it's pretty big. Huh. I think I need an email how the hell I'm supposed to operate this shit. Ah, never mind. Found some iron deposits over here. Okay. Right, so that's opening up a bunch of options. So if I make like some furnaces in the middle, can I like make some furnaces in the middle? How does the furnaces work though? Construction. Machines, miners, furnaces. Smelts coal into coke and copper and iron ores into ingots or bricks or blocks. Makes cake, takes coal, copper, wood, yada yada. Alright. Tap, control. So I can make it higher or lower, if that makes any sense. And to rotate. So where's the entrance? I'm guessing this is where you make input and the other side is where you make output. So if I got coal over here and iron over here, let's assume for a second that I would like to make... how do I want to do this thing? Wait, I got coal over here. What about copper? Copper is somewhere over here. Yeah. If I would do... Because I'm already thinking like Factorio-wise. Inserters. Do I have any inserters? Spaceports, turrets, miners. How do I put things inside? Feeders? Grabs resources from conveyor belts and feeds them to the machines and stockpiles. Basic latch crane. Okay. I think this is the shit I'm gonna actually need. And this thing? Programmable crane. Grabs a predetermined set of resources from conveyor belts. Okay. So I was thinking that we could try to make like a central belt. Leave it for coal. So I'll probably like do it over here. Central belt for coal. But then again, probably would be a better idea to make it maybe somewhere over here. How the hell am I supposed to develop this? Wait, I'm dumb. I can just do it over here. Yeah, we just have to get over the river. Okay. I hope I can go over the river. We'll see. But basically, I think that we should try to chop down all of this thing. Yeah. And first order escape. Open the message, your events, and construct a workbench. Sure, whatever. Yeah, there's, I think, enough flat space over here. So I could make my furnaces over here. So from the top we're gonna get copper, from the south we're gonna get iron, and then coal is gonna go in the middle of it. If that makes sense. Come on, boys, chop it down! In the meantime... Okay, workbench, let's see. Crafts, machines, parts, resources, and furniture. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Let's build you... I don't know. This is like important for something? Just slap it anywhere for now. Crap, if I'm gonna make a thingy over here. Okay, I'm gonna assume for a second I'm gonna need a house over here. So let's hope that's gonna work. You guys can just chop down whatever. And I gotta pen an email. Where did I get my emails from? Events? Company? Company? Okay, what the hell that thing is? Priorities, schedules, events. Aha! Workbench. Director, in order to build machines, from the materials you need a workbench. We have provided him marked pipe, thingy, log places, the construction menu, yada yada. Sure, whatever. Director, most of the machines you craft yourself. Now I know. This is Space Mining 101. But I need you to craft a furnace on your workbench so I can check some boxes. You should have all the necessary materials for this recipe on stockpile already. Okay, sure. Self-explaining, I think. No recipe selected. Oh, we got paintings, we got toilets, we got sinks. Hey! I'm playing Space Sims, nice! So I've selected the workbench and ordered them to construct a furnace. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try to figure out how this thing exactly works. So I need, I think, one here. Okay, maybe put it away just in case. So one here. Then... Okay, let's build the first one and then we're gonna figure out how to do the other ones. Feeders. So what, I'm supposed to do it like this? I have no damn idea how this thing works. Open the message, mine ore, crafts steel ingots. Construct a bed. Okay, shouldn't be that hard. So you want me to dig out some iron? Sure, mine. Get to work, people. And in the meantime, I also have to get myself some beds. Construct a bed twice. Okay, this is like an important. Wait, can I move this thing later on? Look at the entity in the world. No. I want to move this thing later on. Is there like an option to relocate stuff? I don't think so. I've ordered my guys to flatten this area over here, so just in case if I need to build like housing, I'll try to build like some housing over here. I think this should be enough. Huh. I can build this thing whatever I want? That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, let's get one over here. And one bit over here, I hope. Alright, so that's one thing done. Now, how does this feeders work? Can I put it like this, or... How does it work? No idea. Saving, okay, great. Because if I'm gonna build the smaller one over here... Right, if I'm gonna build it like this. Okay, for now let's build it like this and see what's gonna happen. So the idea is that, for example, I'm gonna grab copper or iron from here and we're gonna transport it to this furnace over here. Also, I should probably like construct the next one very soon. Miners. Can I get like more miners over here? Let's see. Recipes, and I would like to have some more miners. Small mining drill. Still ignots. 40? Oh Jesus. Okay, my guys did get out some iron. So that's working. Can I cancel this? There we go. Craft 2 steel ignots. So you put the ignot inside and now what? No fuel. Are you going with the fuel? Is this supposed to be fuel? It is! Okay. This is going to be a little bit complicated. How the hell I'm supposed to put everything inside? Well, okay, sure. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. Alright, and you're dropping this shit outside. Alright. Look at my little ants. They know better not to disappoint me. Let's see. Do not deheat. In progress. Making progress. Service. Yada. Compatible furnaces. Most basic converter smelts ore into ignots. Okay, and the other thing. As a matter by law, we have to grant our workers time to rest and sufficient sleeping accommodations. Nots. The law, however, does not specify how those barracks have to look. Right. Okay. Mine ore. Craft steel ignot. Craft small mining drill. Construct small mining drill. Sure. Open the message and then construct a toilet. Huh. So I actually have to provide you guys with proper accommodations. That's bullshit. Okay, building the drill over here. Okay, good news, it works. I hope I have built this thing actually in the right way. And this thing is working around the clock, right? Alrighty, so now we just have to make another drill and figure out how the copper deposits works. Like, okay, construct the vending machine, open the email regarding the event, the quest. First furnace has been fired up, yada yada. Yeah, sure. Listen, I got a degree in management, okay? I got a degree in ruling kingdoms, planets, and empires. You think that this thing is gonna scare me? The fuck is a lucrum miner? Director, if you haven't started to look for suitable prospects when ordering you to do so now, scout the area for lucrum deposits. What's a lucrum? You can obtain red solvent by trading or making use of in a chemical lab or a chemical reactor. Great, building already at Chernobyl. Okay, I need to think for like a second over here. I've deconstructed the furnace. So let's see. Okay, so it just goes back to my storage. Right. If I build it like this, and I think one furnace for now should be more than enough for me. So one storage could be over here, but then again, how the hell I'm supposed to deliver all the resources necessary for this entire thing to be automated? That's a very good question. How does it work? Do I need to have like two different inputs? Like input the resources from two different sides? Because if this would be Factorio, I could just put from one side two inserters to put resources inside, right? So let's say coal and iron, and then on the opposite side I will have one inserted that will take out the ready ignites and put it on a belt. But you don't need that, right? How does it work? How the hell does it work? Okay, one more time. Put this thing over here. Now, construction once again. See, it's like snapped to this thing, right? So I'm assuming it takes from this place and places over there. What about this? Can I do something like this, maybe? Oh! I wonder will this thing work? Could. So, I've planned the barracks over here. I've redid this thing, so I hope it's gonna actually work somehow. Now, the game wants me to do this, and apparently I already got the miner in my inventory. So if I'm gonna just build it over here and pray to the 7 gods, what 7 gods, Neo? I don't know. Figure out something on your own, I guess. This should be enough to get to kickstart my colony one way or another. There he goes. How such a gigantic device fits in so tiny hands is just beyond my understanding of physics, apparently. Yay, built already. Great, at least I don't have to worry about electricity. So I have to mine this thing. Okay. No fuel. What do you mean no fuel? What? Eh? What type of fuel is this supposed to be? Souls of children? Or orphanages? There we go. Red solvent. Chemical solvent necessary to extract lucrum in a stable form. Great! Automation is key. Don't forget to build storage facilities for all the lucrum which we are about to pick up. You can add stockpiles to outlets of machine to collect products automatically, but to have item sight from the automation is key. Sure, thanks for the information. Spaceport! In order to send your first ship to pick up your first batch of lucrum, you have to build a spaceport. Spaceports are essential for trade with Kobayashi, Schwartz, and other traders passing by. Ensure that your first spaceport has a level landing zone of 5x5. And when I say level, I mean perfectly level. I will be disabled and trade might be lost. Okay. So, first things first. The game wants me to build a storage thing over here. Sorry, can you close the email? Outlook, man. Outlook. So place this shit over here. Now, construct spaceports. Oh, okay, so I have to actually level it up. Okay, we got like a nice, decent location over here. So how about we get a level it up, as they say, and make ourselves a spaceport over here, huh? Is this enough? I hope it's enough. Nice, they managed to level up everything nicely. So I should be able to build now myself a spaceport. Okay, that looks perfect. Put it over there, right next to the granite deposit, because why not? So, granite? Was that granite? It is granite. Okay, well, whatever. I'll be able to use that thing for something. So, one of the miners actually is digging through. Okay, you're still mining, so that's okay. The other miner is putting things on the conveyor belt, so basically he stopped. So his thing is full right now over here, so that's okay. Build second furnace. Hi, how you doing? Complete trade before something. Copper Ignos. Open the message in your events. What? Trade request. Trade with Cast Nostrum 5x5 is available for T minus 5 days, 7 hours and 42 minutes. Its arrival is in... Okay, it'll be expected to be load. And we'll unload the following upon completion. Ooh! Okay. 200 copper ignots. Right, we can do that, no problem. So that's actually gonna save me a bunch of crafting, because crafting 8 belts, that's a very long time. So that's actually quite convenient if you ask me. Right, you want copper? I'll give you copper. Also, I got another quest to trade 200 lucrium. Alright, so for that thing, I'm gonna need the other crafting bench, because apparently we need chemical fuel. Oh, well, I can actually get that thing. Ah, we need this thing. Huh, easy said when done. Okay, can I actually like build it inside? Just for the loose and giggles. Right. So, get this. And craft me... Where's this stupid bench? There it is. So I need 40 copper plates, 8 gears and 10 wood. Huh. Easier said than done. Because to make plates, I need copper bars. And right now, I need to trade the copper bars for something. Big question is, how can I tell my furnaces not to use wood for this thing? The construction orders. Events, no. Company. Overview, no. That's the company members. Priorities. No. Schedules, no. Because they're using wood, and I would like them to use something else, if that's an option. Can I somehow change this thing? Togus prospectors providing resources for this entity. Okay, so temporarily turn this thing off. How the hell can I actually do this shit? Is it just me or do I hear something? Huh. I thought for a second I heard like a rocket or whatever. Okay, we got 200 iron ignos, so how do I trade this thing? How do I do this? How to use it? You can trade with offwards, yada yada. To load items into spaceport, either connect a conveyor belt to the outlet or haul them with a haul order. Right click on a machine and stockpile. Oh, okay. 200, hull 2. Did that work? I hope it did. Somebody's actually trying to land over here. Could you like not crash? Thank you. Jesus, the entire screen was shaking. Oh, nice landing. Hey, I'm trading. Awesome. Okay, please a little bit more. And a little bit more. And done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's gonna blow. Ah, you're burning my guys alive. Hey, did you just drop me the fuel for the other miners? Yes, you did. Okay, awesome. So maybe I'll be able to do the other quest as well, because they've dropped me fuel for this shit. What the hell is this? Oh, I think I found the desert by mistake. Right, so to my understanding, yeah, you dropped me shitloads of conveyor belts. I can actually progress right now with this. Now this is great. Now let me guess, the machines are probably like for... Yeah, you for crafting stuff. Okay, so... what am I gonna do like this? I hope so, because I'm about to give it a try. And we have to figure out how to block giving you fuel over here. In a wrong way, that is. Wait a minute. Cutter. I don't think I need a cutter. You know what I need? I need something that can actually make me the fuel out of coal, but I don't think I have a machine for that just yet, which is slightly annoying. Takes, okay. How do I do this thing? Also, why did the music turn this up so dramatic, man? Can someone please give me like an idea? Ah, this is where you make this thing. Okay, so I need a... God damn it, I need another furnace. I like how every single time the ship actually lands in a different way. Like, that's actually very nice. You'll be surprised that this is not something you can see all the time in games like this. Like, normally the developers just make like one animation and just stick to it. Like, they don't add anything else. And I bet they hit the ship already have landed in a different way. So that's a bit of attention to details. Like, I actually admire the dedication to this thing. Like, they could just stick to one animation, I mean, god damn it, animation, and nobody would bat an eye. And yet they're like, you know what? Let's add a bit of a variety over here. That's actually something I respect. That's actually something very nice. Okay, I'm trading the other resource because this shit is supposed to give me additional colonists, so that's gonna be nice because I have to speed up the process a little bit. Okay, and apparently this miner is not digging out any more copper, so we have to deconstruct this thing and this thing, so I have to move this entire thing because right now he is just mining out dirt, and I already got enough dirt. I don't need dirt in my life, okay? I need resources, I need valuables, I need diamonds, that's what I need. A king needs his treasures. So, we're gonna wait for that thing. And... okay, I'm making steel ignites over here because I want to make myself the cranes, so I can actually start to automate this shit. And I have to speed up the process, otherwise we're gonna not keep up with the plan. Good news is that because of the trade done, I got myself the chemical lab as a reward. So, I need to craft now fuel. How do I make fuel from this? What the hell is this thing? Wow. I need steel something to craft this thing. Copper something to craft this thing, or... huh. This is a extract lithium on a stable form. Okay. Need plates, I need gears for that. And from the looks of it, this thing is not working at all. Out of fuel, man. That's a bummer. Okay, the first crane is ready, so how does this thing works? Huh? Game? How does it work? Don't tell me that I fucked up because of the belt placement. Please tell me I didn't fuck it up because of the belt placement. Because that'll be extremely sad. How does it work? Why is this thing not working? Huh. Okay, so the guys still put it manually in, which is slightly annoying. But I think I've run out of coal, so... okay-ish? Wait for the coal to get depleted and maybe then the crane is gonna work. If not, then I have to redo the entire thing again. Hey, the conveyor belt from this side is working. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna deconstruct this thing and we're gonna redo it a little bit. How is this supposed to work? Crap. It's not as easy as you may think it is. Huh. I don't think that the belt is gonna work like this. Like, probably doesn't work on an angle like that. Doesn't work on a turn. But we have to make it like a straight belt. Shit! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you factory version 2.0. So, I'm making copper ignites over here, iron ignites over here. They go to the storage for now. Then here we make, of course, the copper ignites that later on go to the industrial copper, which have to change recipe for this thing, and they go to the storage. And this thing over here makes, well, from coal it makes something called coke. And this thing goes to the furnaces for a better efficiency. Why? Because it's all about efficiency and automation. And I'm a master of automating shit because I'm way too lazy to play things like that. I'm way too lazy to play by the rules. And I'm playing by the rules at the same time. That's how brilliant I am. So wait for this thing to get finished, and we're gonna have the final inserter. So this thing basically is gonna be fully automated, I hope, in theory. Huh. Okay, aren't you eating like a little bit too much fuel right now? Could you like give it some to the iron furnace over here, please? Please? Yes? No? Maybe? Tomato? Something? Anything? Come on. Yes! It started to work! Look at this thing! Fully automated. Okay, well this thing is using resources, so turn this thing off. Right, because I don't have that many copper ignites. I just eat like all of them. God damn it, we were supposed to do something over here. Okay, cancel this, do this, do this. Okay, there we go. Right. So, it's working. In theory. So we got that shit done. Now we have to worry about fuel over here somehow. So the fuel over here requires steel gear and copper plate. God bloody damn it. Okay, what am I gonna get for delivering you 400 Lutzen something? I'm gonna get 2 human sacrifices. That's not sufficient. Hey, what I can say? It's working. That's the most important thing for me right now. This thing is working. I mean, it's not very efficient, that's for sure, but it is working. So how many plates I got over here? 52. I need 200. This is gonna take ages to get this shit done. This is very ineffective. I've actually ordered them to make some more copper ignites at the workbench because apparently they can just rub their hands together and they can create copper ignites out of copper ore. Just like that. It's science. No, it's magic. Both. Something. Just so I can get another working bench, so I'll have this thing a little bit more effective. Effective? Efficient? Probably. But this is gonna take a while to build! Oh my god! So, since my factories are working around the clock, literally speaking, they're working around the clock, I'm starting to feel like I'm a Chinese entrepreneur. But I'm gonna send my guys on a bit of a scouting. Maybe we're gonna find something interesting. So I've ordered them to chop things in the border of my view. Since I don't have any other tool to send it out for scouting. Okay, there's like more water over here. Alright, we can work with that thing. Got this thing over here. What else we have over here to cut down? Got something over there. I don't really care. I just want to scout around. I want to see what other resources I can try to find. What's this? Ooh, fuel. Maybe I can use the fuel somehow. I don't know, sniff it. Wait, I actually did find something. What the heck is this? Okay, that's weird. It looks like something has crashed over here. Huh. Oh, great. More iron deposits. On the coal deposits. Granite deposits. What the hell? Is this a house? Sitting on a coal deposit. Hello? What? Granite deposit? Wait, I thought this planet is supposed to be abandoned. Why there's a house over there? Developers? Would you like to explain something to me? Am I like actually conquering something over here? Oh great, we found one of this shit. Too bad I don't have fuel to cut all of this thing down. Now you probably noticed that I'm not worrying about food. That is correct. What the hell is this? Yo, this is some ruins of a spaceship. Too bad I cannot destroy this thing for my own benefit. Like scavenge this thing? Get some resources out of this shit? Some engines maybe? And this thing is what? Copper deposits. Okay, so we got more copper deposits over here. Iron deposits, copper deposits. This planet is full of resources. Granite deposits. There's more coal deposits over there. There is coal deposits over here, down there as well. Iron deposits over there. Anything else? Hello? Huh, not on that side. Okay, just gonna cut down this bush over there. Maybe we're gonna find something useful. I don't know. We'll see. Right, how's the progress of the plates? 164. Okay, we need 200. So almost there, slowly and steady. And how's the workbench construction going? 31 copper ignites still required. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to craft anything on the workbench. It's actually a lot better to prepare everything beforehand, like the parts, like let's say steel plates, steel ignites, gears, iron, copper, the copper plates. I don't know what else we have. Copper ignites, stuff like that, and then build the shit that you actually need instead of like actually making copper ignites by rubbing them between your hands. This takes ages. Literally speaking, ages. What the hell is this? Is that a leg and that's a dick? What did I just found? I went exploring. I was not expecting to find a dick. A space dick, Neo. Well, yeah, it's still a dick, but okay, whatever. Right. I wanted my guys to explore. Sorry, cut down bushes for exploring purposes. 182. Almost there. And what about this? Yeah, the stockpile over here of this thing is quite huge, so that's okay. We don't have to worry about iron ingots for quite some time. So that's perfect. 21 copper ingots over here. Right. Okay, so just waiting for that thing. What the hell is this thing? There's like a statue over here? What did I find? What is this planet? Is this the planet of the ape or something like that? I have honestly no idea. Could you like not drown my resources, please? I'm like not paying you for drowning my resources. Also, maybe I should actually try to build something cool. Gangway. Provide safe passage between machines. Really now? Okay, I'll worry about that thing later on, I guess. Steel roof, granite floor. I've tried to build the wooden roof, but I need parts for that thing first, and I want to finish the workbench because that's like a priority right now for me. But after that, yeah, we can make some of those things. Why not? Perfect. Finally, this shit is ready. Okay, time to start the trade quest. I think it was this thing. Yes, 200 this, 200 of that. Accept. Right, the ship is in inbound. So now I just have to haul this thing from here. 200 plates, please. Haul to here. And same goes for this thing over here. So right click. Haul. No, not all of that thing. Cancel all of it. 200. Haul to here. Okay, now I just have to wait for my guys to finish up transporting the resources, and the ship should arrive any minute now. But I cannot zoom like the camera in a different angle to actually see how he's entering the flight space of this planet. But I can hear it.
You just have to use my imagination for that thing.
It's not arriving. Did I by mistake pissed on some ancient alien shrine or whatever, and now they just refuse to land on anything over here? Oh, one of the puzzles of that thing. This literally looks like a leg and an ankle. What the hell? Where's the ship? Hello? Okay, maybe I have to actually wait for the resources to first get gathered on the landing space, and then the ship is actually gonna arrive. Hello? Huh. I don't hear anybody landing. That's a slight problem. Hey, they're about to finish the workbench. Thank God for that. Took you long enough, you know that? It took you one day. One entire in-game day to make the stupid workbench. That's not normal. Like, normally you build a workbench by combining few sticks, a rock, and a mud. Here? No. Hell no. Not gonna happen, man. Okay, where's the ship? Oh, the ship will arrive in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. We can work with that. Oh, okay, here the ship entering. Yep, here it comes. Okay, I'm actually wondering about the turrets. Anything that moves. Am I actually supposed to build the turrets at some point in this demo, or that's like not necessary because there's nothing to fight with? I mean, this is an alpha version of the game, but still, you know, you never know. Maybe there's going to be a gigantic spaceship that's gonna just come here and level up my entire colony. I can hear the ship. And there it is. Nice landing, right into that tree. And touchdown. Good job. Okay, now give them a minute. They're gonna load everything and they're gonna be on their way. Now, I am gonna actually expand some furniture around here. I've ordered them already to construct some paintings and stuff like that because it's really annoying over here. Huh. Oh, I got different paintings. Okay. We done? We good? We golden? Nice. Bye, have a good day. Now just have to mine this thing out to finish up the other quest. Should be that hard. Also, did they give me anything else? Yeah, they gave me like a new thing to craft. They gave me this. Huh. Okay. Right, I have an idea. Demolish this. Now let's observe how our entire stockpile of iron ignites is gonna explode for the entire area. Probably annihilating my colony as well. Oh, wasn't that bad. Construct. Give me the machine. Give me this. Alright, and then I need the stockpile area once again. Okay, perfect. Nice. Very good. Very good. Very bloody ass good. Steel ignites. Steel gear. That was the thing I was afraid of. Now there's another thing I have to figure out. I have to connect somehow this mining facility with the rest of the base. Ha! I wonder how the hell I'm supposed to do that thing. Huh. I don't think this is going to be enough belts if I'm gonna... Oh, okay, that's new. If I do it like this... This is not exactly the thing I wanted to have over here. Okay, we can do it like this. Huh, if I'm gonna go around... Is that going to be enough, or should I try to connect somehow to that part over there? Probably connected to that part is going to be more efficient. So, deconstruct the... I hope I have enough belts for that. Like, if this would be factory, it'll be like, yeah, what? How many belts you need? 2,000? No problem, man. Give me like... something. I have to get rid of somehow of the copper over here, and maybe then I'll be able to actually do the bungalow of fucking conveyor belts. If I'll do something like this... Okay, deconstruct this. Is this gonna work? I mean, technically speaking, it should work. I think I actually have to connect this thing somehow differently because I'm gonna block myself with the resources. Okay, I need to make this thing elevated. Otherwise, I don't see how this thing is gonna go. You know what this thing reminds me of? Roller Coaster Tycoon. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, no, I need to get you flat. Like this, okay. So, you go here. Oh, I don't understand why this build didn't get destroyed, but okay, whatever. If I do you like this... Okay, have to put you all on the other side of the belt. If that makes sense. So if I'm gonna put you like this. Oh, did I just crash the game? Yeah. Thank God that this game comes with an autosave. Okay, so... Apparently my wheel contraption is breaking the game and it's loading like crap. What the heck is wrong with this game? I came up with a construction like this. Contraption, actually. And I think it should work. Probably should work. I hope it's not gonna break the game over here. This does not look quite stable. Oh, okay. Dude, you forgot to build a Doom's part. Okay, you do you, I'll do me, okay? You're fine, you're good, you're great, you have some, okay, whatever. I just need to finish up this thing as well. Okay, lower it on this level and pull it till the end. Yeah, Unity. Of course, the Unity have loaded and it's now working like crap. Why? I don't know. Okay, time for the death part. Please don't break the game. Hey, I didn't break the game. Awesome. It's still working like crap though. And you're not working. Why not working? How much of those things I have? Hey, you finished the roof. Nice, thank you. I'm guessing that the contraptions I'm trying to build is just way too wild for the game to handle. More like the engine fault, not the game itself, because, well, fuck you, Unity. It's still a piece of shit. No matter how you're gonna use it, it's a still piece of shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is actually going to be a good moment to leave this episode as of here. I hope I give you like a basic idea of what this game is about. It shows great promises. I like it. I like the entire idea. There's only one thing that I'm afraid of. I hope that there'll be a way to get unlimited resources. Because if this is supposed to be like a colony management, there needs to be a way to make at some point the colony self-sufficient, right? Let's say going medieval. Let's say, well, Rimworld in a way. The entire concept of Rimworld, I think, is that basically your colony is supposed to fail, but there are some lunatics out there who actually managed to get Rimworld to ridiculous amounts of colonists and actually build those colonies really big. But then again, you have, like, for example, Factorio, which, if you don't know, recently have like a DLC, and because of the DLC, if I'm aware, I haven't played it myself, but I think I'm aware that there is a planet now that basically gives you like unlimited resources. You just have to get there and you get unlimited resources. Oil, I think, was also unlimited at some point, probably, maybe. And there's a bunch of other like colony management games, let's say Timberborn or something like that, where you have resources in abundance, right? Sure, at the beginning is a bit of a problem because obviously you don't have the research done, but once you go like from the mid to end game, you have either the tools or ways of obtaining unlimited resources. And you can basically build whatever you want, however you want, and stuff like that. And this is the thing that I'm worried about right now. Will this be also a thing in this game? And if yes, then how this thing is gonna get solved? Maybe just by giving the player an option to build like some very powerful drills that can just drill to the, I don't know, depths of hell where you can actually acquire unlimited resources, something like that. Or maybe through trade, or maybe some other ways. I hope there'll be an option like that, because, well, I personally like to build myself a colony, make it self-sufficient and build it as big as humanly possible. But, well, about that thing, I guess we're gonna have to wait for the full version of the game, which should be sometime this year, probably? So I highly encourage that you're actually gonna check the game on Steam. There should be a link in the description below, as always. Add the game to wishlist if you have enjoyed it. If you have the opportunity, play the demo. Keep your eye out. I think it should be appearing during the next Steam sale or something like that. So I hope you get the opportunity to play it yourself. And, well, for now, ladies and gentlemen, well, for now, I'm gonna just think, as of here, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe a lot. See you all in the next video.